everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today I thought we'd sit down and just create a really soft, pinky, purpley look to kind of just go. I'm just wearing a light pink, pale shirt, and we all know that I have to match. So the first shade we're going to go into is, I would say it's like a peachy shade, skin tone maybe. It's that one right there. We're going to go into that one first. You really don't see it that much on the lid, to be honest with you. I didn't really realize that until I started, playing with it, obviously. But since I did it to this side over here, I kind of feel like I need it to do it to this side, make it even. It is a good, blending shade. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to blend something out with it. But on my skin tone, you can barely see it. I mean, just barely. So, I don't know. It's there. You're not really going to see it in the look, but I will say that it did help kind of blend in that aspect of it. All right. The next shade we're going to go into now, it's a little darker, but again, it's like a pinky, peachy shade. And it looks like that. So you can see the two shades. Now this one I will say you can see on the lid for sure, which is nice, And I didn't have any problems with it, but it did, like I said, that first shade did help to blend this shade, I guess, in technically, So I was glad I did use that first shade, even though you can barely see it. It kind of is like it came in handy in a sense. So this palette, what clues could we give? It's a very soft palette, I feel. I mean, you got, kind of darker colors for your outer corner in this for sure. But the overall theme of it, I feel, is like soft. Almost like a fairy in a sense. You know what I mean? Like just a soft, fun look. I think this is a great palette for this time of year, I think. I'm trying to figure out, what are my top, do I think? I'm going to take that same shade and run it along the lower lash line. For summer, my top palettes for summer. I'm curious what I would pick, to be honest, because, I kind of go by season, what I wear and stuff. But I kind of all my clothes are the same, so my looks are kind of the same. They're in the pinky purpley realm of looks in that aspect because that's what I own most of. But I know that a lot of people go bronze and that sort of stuff, and I just don't think that looks good on me. And it may be because I got a little bit of a peachy, yellowy undertone. I'm more warm. I mean, I go neutral, but for the most part, I just don't think it looks good, to be honest. I think I look better in pinky tones. But maybe I'm wrong, because, technically, color theory and all, I'd be wrong. But for whatever the reason, I feel more confident wearing pinky colors than I do wearing peaches and stuff. I don't know why, but it's the way it is. The next shade we're going to go into to darken this look up is this purple right here. And we're just going to darken up that outer corner with it. And again, it does sheer out a good bit, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. Kind of messed that up a little bit. We'll fix it though. Well, I'll pretend to fix it. I really won't because I don't know how, but you know. But it, like, if I just pack it on and don't blend, then it builds. But, like, I was trying to build it up on this eye a good bit, and it just didn't really build up that dark. I thought it'd be darker than this, to be honest, I guess. But it just isn't. But that's okay, because, like I said, the look, I wanted it kind of light, you know? Because I just really wanted a really easy look that blends, and it did do that no matter what, you know? It gave me a nice, soft, easy peasy look. The packaging, next clue, packaging. Oh, it's so pretty. The artwork on it is just, I mean, phenomenal. Like, it fits, the artwork fits the color story, I think. And the color story even is nice. Like, it's different in a sense. Obviously, almost every color story has been done. You know what I mean? Alright, I think I got that built up plenty dark enough. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to take that same shade and just run it under the lower lash line and then blend it out with that first shade. And then for my waterline, y'all, I really like the way it looks. Like, I don't think you can see it in person, my waterline, or through there, but in person, like looking at it, it's really cool looking. It's like it almost looks like different colors different times I look at it. It's weird, but I like it a lot. I'll tell you what it is in just a second. I forgot. But I've been, and this technically isn't the way you're supposed to use this, I don't think, what I put in my waterline, but that's what I use this for, because I'm not going to get used any other way out of it if I don't put it in my waterline. Or, well, I could put it in my inner corner, I guess. That would work. But it's this shadow stick from the ColourPop. It's full of wonder. Actually, that's a good name for this. It is full of wonder when you're just sitting there looking at it, because you're not really sure. But I don't necessarily think it was meant to go in your waterline, but that's what I did with it. We're going to go back into that, under that second shade, to blend that out a little bit. Just steady Edel. Then same up here. But I really did like the way this look turned out. I mean, just because it's so soft. The next shade we're going to go into is this one right here. And I want to put it towards the inner portion of my lid. Just going to pick it up and then pat it, because I don't want to let it fall out. But is that not pretty? Look at that. Oh. It's so pretty. I started noticing that a lot of these palettes that I get, I gravitate to the same colors. I don't know why. Well, I mean, obviously I know why, because I like them. But, alright, the next shade is this one. But, like, they're just so pretty, these shiny shades, and I thought they looked good. And I like the way this palette is set up also, because you can kind of go like column to column if you wanted to, in a way. I mean, you can jump around, that's what I did, but you could technically go column to column. And I'm going to pat this on the outer portion of my lid. I do kind of wish that, I don't know, I was going to bring in a color Super Shock Shadow, sort of pat in the middle, but I didn't. I left this as it is, or something. I just feel like it needs something in the middle, but I don't know what. Probably more blending, but you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, then for inner corner, we're going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to put it up here, I think. I went out of order, but I didn't start high enough on my hand. We're going to go into that shade for my inner corner, so that top shade right there. Right here. I'm going to put it right in my inner corner, and I'm just putting it right in my inner corner, like nowhere else. I was just going to use my highlighter to bring that into the look, but I saw this one, this color, and it kind of goes good. So it works for me. So the third clue, this is an all-in-one palette for me. So the last color we're going to go into is this one, and I'm just going to use it to line the top lash line. And I didn't really realize it, but that's like a different kind of color. It's almost like a green brown right there. It's really kind of different, to be honest. I don't have many browns that go that color. To be honest. But I'm just going to put it along the top lash line here. Just pushing it in. And I do think you could have used a brown mascara if you wanted to with this look. It would make it a much softer look, for sure. But I actually went with a black today. I don't know why. But I was just feeling like using a black. But overall, I really do enjoy how this palette turned, or how this look turned out using this particular palette. Alright, let's put on some mascara, and then we'll recap, and then see where we're at. Alright, for the top lashes, I will say that this stuff rubs out, though. If you put it on your inner, or if you put that color stick on your waterline, it does kind of like travel. That's it, travel. That's what I'm looking for. Get there eventually. So for the top lashes, we're going to use the It Cosmetics Superhero. Mascara. It's just the original one. I'm shaking. I think I'm all sugared up. My fiance brought me home a blue slushie. So good. The blue slushie machine has been broke. So it's been a while. Oh, but I did it, finally. I knew it was bound to happen. But it's been broke for weeks, so I've had to settle for red. Not my fave, but really there's this orange Fanta one. That's my favorite, but I bet they discontinued it or something. I don't know. I've not seen it anywhere anymore. Those lashes are sticking together for some reason. I need to quit. I'm gonna have my eyebrows black here in a minute. You know, I know this is a lot of people's favorite, and it's not a bad mascara, but it's not my favorite. Not bad, but not my favorite. For lower lashes, the Lancome Def and Seals, of course. And I kind of kept it a little bit light on the bottom lashes. I mean, enough for you to see them, but that's about it. You know what I mean? That's it. So that's the final look using this particular palette. So recap was the packaging. Beautiful packaging. These are the shadows. I already forgot the clues. Holy smokes, my memory is just gone. I have nothing left in my brain. I know I spoke about the packaging because it's just beautiful. It gives you a very, it gives you like a fairy look, like not ethereal, it's more fairy really. But anywho, that's the way I think of it. A very light, I mean, you obviously like the purple is a little dark. This color here, I'm sure can be built up pretty dark too. But you know, overall, and the color story, the way it is set up matches the packaging. And like I like the way they set it up in it, because you can go column from column if you just don't know what you're doing, or you can jump around like I did and hit all the columns. So I really do. It's the packaging's great. There's no mirror. That's the only negative about it, really. And then these are the colors that I used in today's look. And this is the final look. So if you can guess the palette, leave it down below in the comments. I was doing first person to answer will win, but I think I'm going to start doing it as like in a 24-hour period, like let people guess and then just randomly choose one, because my daughter really wants to play the game and she wants to pick. So I kind of can't tell her no, y'all. So leave your comments, guesses in the comments, and then after 24 hours, if somebody guesses it right, whoever did guess it right, my daughter will go through and pick one, and that's who wins. And I will contact you to let you know you won. So that's going to be, I guess, a new rule because she wants to play. But she doesn't know the palette either, so there you go. Because I told her that too. I was like, I can't tell you what it is, though, until, you know, 24 hours is up. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that. You're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. I really do enjoy playing this game, y'all, because I think that you can't tell if this is high-end, mid-grade, low, a drugstore, like affordable, whatever, drugstore / affordable. You can't, I mean, it's so hard to tell anymore. These are so close as far as appearance, because formulas are completely different. Completely. I know people throw around that dupes, but I'm sorry. A dupe is something that's exact. And it can't be exact. It can be close, but it's never going to be exact, because it just can't. Because it's not going to have the same formula. It's not going to have the same mechanism. You know, something's going to be different. It has to be. You know, but, you know, close is still good, you know. And I got mascara everywhere. Of course I did. But anywho, I will let you go. I thank you all for playing, because I'm having fun and talking to you and stuff. So I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.